Wednesday, June 28th. This is an end of the day SPY recap, and today we end up with a 2-up green bar, follow through from yesterday's bar, which we were expecting, and we're still on the weekly chart working towards our outside week to the upside, given that we had the 2-down failure, move to the midpoint of that inside bar, and we're still projecting to take out the high of last week's bar on an outside bar until proven otherwise. So today I'll keep it kind of short and simple. You can see we're above the midpoint of the prior day, and in terms of opening price action, the pre-market range was between the blue lines, and we were anticipating after this big run up yesterday these highs being taken out at some point. And you really couldn't ask for a more clear signal in terms of buying the SPY, kind of watching the 1, 2, first 3 bars just consolidating here and then breaking out on bar 4. So that took you right up to the pre-market highs. That was kind of a first target, given if you just look at price action, you can see that's a clear pivot up there. That's why you got a logical pause. And then you had the secondary push of the day. It took out the high of yesterday, and if you look at the daily chart, the next target in play was this high right here, which was 436.99, or let's say 437, and essentially you got right up there, a little above 437, and then boom, the market just kind of traded down from there. So this is an example. A lot of times I'm exiting trades too early that run up a lot more, but in many cases, you know, whether you take advantage of the first push and take your profits here, or then do a secondary trade and go from here to your next target up to here. Those were 2 separate trades. You could have bought the first one and just held on for the pullback and exited. And this is where, you know, the morning move is kind of what really I'm looking for. And in this case, you know, combined with the 2 pushes that I often talk about, that's all you got today. Once you see this big red bar come, you kind of know the day itself is over. I mean, in terms of real opportunities, you know, your trend's still up. You still have targets about right here at 438. So it's just taking out some liquidity, you know, and shaking out some of these breakout buyers. And essentially it chops around for the rest of the day. Of course, the last bar just closes up, and after hours, we're kind of heading up again. So, you know, it's the type of thing where this is very tough trading. There's nothing really to do here that is easy, you know, in terms of at least my methodology, but the morning was very clear in terms of 1 push up, 2nd push up, and those were, there was a lot of great profit potential there. So now we come into tomorrow, you know, we'll see if we get the follow through. It'll be kind of another 2-up day that we're anticipating. Maybe, you know, not. Maybe we come down and fail and get a 2-down day, but I'm still going to keep my bias to the upside overall. Well, if it starts lower, let's say, I would look for a failure to head back up, but I'm not really anticipating that, given that we're, you know, after hours, we're near the top again. So let's just see, you know, if we get the 3rd green day in a row towards our target, which is up here with 2 days to go into week. And also, you know, we're coming to the end of the month, so we will get into what that means too on Friday.